nipples? Hello, gentle viewers. This week's episode of Supernatural was called Clap Your Hands If You Believe. Sorry, I need a drink. This week was one of the fun filler episodes. I loved everything about it. I do think that it did downgrade the seriousness of Sam's reveal last week. It kind of played a joke on the fact that he doesn't have a soul and doesn't care and whatever, and I think they're just trying to make you like Sam a little bit by giving him some humor. But whatever, I can put that aside. It had me from the font on the screen, and the whole intro with the X-Files theme was brilliant. And I loved that Misha Collins was in the X-Files themed introduction, and he's not even in the episode. I got a little excited though, because I thought he'd be in it, and he wasn't. Well, it's funny. And you knew something bad was gonna go down when they're in a cornfield. Cornfields are like parking garages. It's where all the bad stuff goes down. I loved how they kept referring to Sam as Pinocchio, and the whole puppet metaphor was kind of perfect. And I loved in the motel, how they had the little corn divider. It was just added to the ridiculousness. It was hilarious. I kept looking at the corn. Did anybody else keep looking at the corn? Dean running through the cornfield yelling, "Close encounters!" And then Sam's like, I think the fourth one's a butt thing. Sam trying to force genuine emotion, putting his hand on Dean's knee inappropriately.
You're the one who pizza rolled Tinkerbell. They were grabby, incandescent douchebags. It was a little, glowing, hot, naked lady, and she hit me.
And I loved the simultaneous fight scene with Sam and Dean. Sam with the watchmaker chop, and Dean in jail. I really liked the Supernatural show twist to the leprechaun and how he wasn't a wee little man. He was really powerful, and he even offered to get Sam's soul back, which Sam immediately, denied. Sam is so gonna change his mind in turn, and it's gonna be gnarly, and I'm excited about it. The crystal lady, they called her, with the teacups. It's like Sedona, Arizona crapped in here. Oh my god, okay. I have like a really soft spot in my heart for those crystal people, that live in RVs, and I think that they're this whole other type of person, and I love them. I thought the leprechaun made a good point when he said that Lucifer is Sam's devil and not his. I thought that was an interesting point. They touched on that last season. They had Loki? Is that right? Oh my god, I might be messing that up. But the Hindu goddess, she was helped by Sam and Dean, and she ended up getting away, and I'm thinking maybe they can bring her into this somehow. Some other religions, gods and goddesses can actually fight for Sam's soul. They actually don't need to go through Crowley. Maybe they can get someone who owes them. Maybe they can get the Antichrist child back. I don't know. Something. They have a lot of loose ends with characters that just kind of went away, kind of like Lucky. I love how they went old school with the spell. It's not called spells. What do they call it? Oh my god, I'm having like a supernatural fail right now. It was a leprechaun, so I thought it might be Gaelic, but Sam was speaking it, so I think it's Latin. I don't know. I really liked that they threw that in there because it was so old school. They haven't done that in a while, and it was great. And I liked them splitting up Sam and Dean. I know that they kind of just threw in, oh, Dean shot at the fairies and that's why he got away type thing, but I liked how they got them separated and stuff. I enjoyed that. Sam's totally gonna change his mind. His brain works better now. I mean, Dean is giving him great pep talks about having a soul. Once someone offers him something better than what Dean is offering, a power position or something, Sam is just gonna snap and just... Dean being in charge is just an illusion. I mean, Dean's only in charge because Sam says he is. He's just letting him be. Oh my god, I love the shots of the car this week. I just switched completely. I loved the shots of the car. I know at one point it was like clean and then it was dirty and you could see someone's like butt print from where they were sitting on the car. But regardless, I loved that last shot, and it was like the field and then it was them drinking and driving. But it was them, in the car, and it just looked fabulous, and it was like old school. Did you see the preview for the December 3rd episode? It's not on for 2 weeks. There's a week in between. It's okay. Anyway, the preview looks amazing. I'm really, really excited for it. So yeah, and that's my heater creaking behind me. It's kind of awkward. Not a big deal. It's only a 1-week skip. It's not a big deal. It's a short hiatus. Santi out. It's not a big deal. It's only 2 weeks. Why? Oh, I'm recording still. Oh, God.
Fight the fairies!